This is what you told me. You hung out with Curtis's friend. Curtis was there, pulled you to the side, told you, I'm so sorry I was mean to you. I can't believe what Jessie did to you.
He FaceTimed me right after our first fight because I genuinely, dead ass, do not know how people knew about it.
And why'd you pick up to him?
I didn't have the number saved. That's the first situation, was a FaceTime call. The second situation was when we were at an event and he tried to take a selfie with me and I was like, no, that's not happening. And then the event that I'm assuming you have to be talking about is when I was at 1600 Vine and then he came there. I think I was at Lele's. And then he showed up and I was like, oh, he tried to talk to me and pull me there.
Yes.
Yeah, but that's a completely different situation. That's literally months and months later.
You were at a place with his friends. He showed up and pulled you to the side. I said that.
You hung out with Curtis's friend. Curtis was there, pulled you to the side.
I said
that.
And you
said that as the way that it all went down. I also didn't hang out with, like, his friends.
You admitted to it.
People who knew Curtis. I think I was at Lele's. We all lived in the same building.
Yes, and he showed up and pulled you to the side.
Guess what? I am allowed to have friends. I'm allowed to collaborate. Like, I can't cut everybody out of my life.
I didn't even know you spoke to him all these times. I'm finding out now, and honestly, I'm frankly disgusted. So I didn't even know all of this. I didn't know you took it.
Talking about you're disgusted. I literally just told you about this.
Don't tell me what am I talking about. Don't tell me that, because I just had a panic attack hearing you say that you heard him out.
He said, do you mind if I tell you the story of that night? And I said, I mean, yeah, that's fine. Like, I've heard her side. You can tell me yours. So he told me the exact same story. Like, literally.
I didn't even know that he told you the story of the night. I never knew that.
Yeah, so he told me the story, and then I told him.
Why would you listen to him? Why would you listen to him? Like, really? Why would you? He, like, even.
I was getting ready to defend you. Like,
but for what? Just say no, sir. Thanks. Like, you, like, even though she's not my friend, I don't want to hear how you think you did it.
Literally, I was waiting for him to lie.
Who cares? Like, just hang up him.
Jesse, I wanted to for you too.
Don't, like, literally him.
I agree. Yeah, I agree. But, like, when he said that, I literally wanted to catch him in his lie. So then
For what?
He told me his story, and I told him, well, Curtis, that is literally the story that Jessie tells. And at the end of the day, she was asleep. Like, that is what I said. And then he
excuse me, I'm gonna call you back. I'm sorry. I'll call you back.
Okay. You're making it sound like I'm friends with him.
No, I'm not.
I'm story from the start.
I'm just saying, how could I get
it? Like, it isn't news.
It is news.
Jesse, that's literally always been what I've said. I've always said he asked me to tell. It's literally in my notes on Twitter that I said he asked me if he could tell me the story, and I wanted to catch him in a lie, Jesse. Like, I was ready to tell him off and be like, that's not true. And then when he told me the same story, I said, yeah, so you're telling me the same story, which is she was asleep, and you. That's what I said. And then he said, okay, well, now you at least know it from my side. I said, okay, I'm never going to publicly bash you, or defend you. I'm never going to publicly bash Jesse. And
yeah, right.
He did try to blackmail me, by the way, afterwards.
He tried to blackmail for me.
He did.
Why did you lie about never speaking about me that day on TMZ article? Why did you lie about defending Curtis?
I said I never ditched my friends for her or publicly defended my best friend.
This was the day the story broke. I hadn't seen the article yet. Whatever he tweeted, I genuinely have no idea what his tweet was. I responded with a current Vine meme, which was a Big Sean Lil Wayne song, beware, beware, beware of a woman with a broken heart. I don't remember what he said. Obviously, it had nothing to do with the case. So that was that day before I ever saw it. The tweet is deleted because I was like, oh, I didn't understand the context of anything about this.
One of my friends, like a guy friend, was falsely accused. And it's to life, and all of a sudden it came out that it was false. And I hated that. So when it came out, like, I said that thing about whatever the thousands, I don't remember, I have no idea what it actually said, but it's clear that I said something along those lines. First of all the ones that I saw, because I never went back and deleted anything, so all the ones that I saw never showed that. They said, get popcorn, or why can't you talk about fires? And then I saw the one that you're referring to, which says, somebody responded, the actual tweet's not there, so I don't know what it says, and somebody said something about, oh, thousands of women, da-da-da-da.
Yeah.
And then I was like, oh shit, I remember this, I tweeted this, and deleted it like a minute later, because at that point, if you don't remember, we had no idea who each other were. I barely had a Vine account. I had a few thousand followers on there. Right. I was literally a fan watching Vine.
Gotcha.
I said something stupid that I felt bad about, deleted it immediately, and now years later we're talking about it when you and I, like, the fact that that's even coming up now, and that you use that as an argument, when we became friends 8 months after that, I put it up, I regret it, as a fan of Vine and a follower who was commenting on the lives of two people never
Wait, I'm sorry, you can't.
Just like hey, I let you please. I put it up, I regret it. As a fan of Vine and a follower who was commenting on the lives of two people she never met.
Wait, I'm sorry, you can't.
Just like hey, I let you please. So just like commenting on my life, my situation, our situation, that was what I did. I put some tweets up that I obviously don't agree with in 2020.
Mm-hmm.
It was 6 years ago,
Correct.
and I didn't remember them until I saw them again. I was like, okay, yeah. But my whole point of this is, why is this coming up in 2020 when we became friends 8 months after those tweets were even out? So it just shows that you're retroactively trying to paint me as a villain. We're like,
Gabbie, the answer to your question is you. Do you realize that in your video that is not factual? Like when you said, oh, I had no idea the context. Like you do understand that obviously that's not true.
no, I don't. Okay, Jessie.
Yeah.
You do understand, and I know that you know this.
Mm-hmm.
When that story dropped, every single person was saying that you lied.
Are you kidding me? Is that your justification? Because
Jessie, I'm telling you.
everyone's apologized to me for it, first of all, and it doesn't make it better.
And so have I.
And you're taking it back by trying to pretend it never happened. If you want people to stop calling you an apologist, you have to address the tweets.
Jessie, and I will, but I also
Okay, that's
have to
it.
talk about the history of our relationship, and that's what I plan on doing. The same.
How is that relevant to you being an apologist? This was the
Jessie,
first.
how is anything you did in your video relevant?
You did a DM, and I basically did a table reading of it.
I want a public statement and apology saying I should have never done this. It was inappropriate to share private conversations publicly. That is the way that I will stop talking about this and literally drop it. I want something that says I'm sorry that I hurt this person. I should not have done this. I shouldn't have shared private messages. And straight up, like, my lawyers will not let me drop this without an NDA, because like I'm going to live the rest of my life wondering when's the next time Jessie's gonna be like, you know, Gabbie, she did do this. I want to expose her again. And like that's where I'm at. Is I genuinely just want it to be for real over.
Let's keep this offline and we'll see what happens in court. And then we don't have to bring our followers through this. We don't have to bring our fans through this. And we get to the bottom of what's been, hurting you. And then we won't have to bring our fans into this.
I'm more interested in bringing my fans into it because those are the ones who are affected.
But
I don't want your money, Jessie. I do not want your money.
I'm not saying.
I don't want it.
I'm literally saying, like, I think your fans are affected too because I mean, like, I see your live streams and I was worried.
You should be.
Sorry. I'm really sorry.
I have to continue to do this because I.
No, that's why we shouldn't. I don't want
That
to.
has not helped me. I still have to clear my name, so I have to like keep doing this.
You are narcissistic, and you have been for 6 years, JessiSmiles. I have to keep that in.
So you're telling me you're gonna go on live stream, you're gonna tell all your followers everything about all our past. I don't see an end game in that for you. And that's why I was saying
Jessie, that's stress for me too.
I know that.
I keep going and sitting with these litigators, thinking about the idea of people saying how terrible I am for somebody with a child. What I want is for people to hear my side. I have no desire to take food out of your kid's mouth. I know that like your kid is in like speech classes, like that's expensive. You're a mother, you're a family. I don't want to hurt you. The only thing I want is for my name to be cleared, for me to feel like my story is heard, and for this to go away. Obviously people are going to keep asking me about it, and like if it's not going to happen, then I need to like continue doing what I'm doing. And I also want you to work on a public statement, and then we can work on it together. I want a public apology that should never have been made public.
that's not gonna happen. So I understand.
Okay, so then we keep going.
I'm not doing anything with you. Like I'm not. Like this is not. You say we keep
I
going.
keep going then. I publicly apologize for a situation that should have been private. So I think that it's only fair that you can also extend that same courtesy to me, considering what I've been through. This isn't me trying to hurt you in any way. This is not do this or it's gonna happen.